Let it go now, but see, he's trying to bring the legs over, trying to get the triangle. There it is. Kevin knew it was coming.
Be out of danger there. And now another scramble, and now Oливейра on top. Kevin still on the back here.
Yeah, you know, the jiu-jitsu of Charles Oливейra is just absolutely beautiful to watch. I mean, the moves that he pulls off, and he just makes it look absolutely effortless, which is the key to good jiu-jitsu. I mean, the skill level is insane. He's not using strength, he's just flowing. Look at that, throwing the triangle up. Kevin brings the left arm in, which removes the threat of the triangle. Nicely done.
So now top control here from Lee.
So far on the ground, though, it's just Lee defending submission attack after submission attack. He's landed a couple of hammer fists, a couple of strikes here and there, but nothing too significant. Kevin trying to pass.
Lee postured up for a moment. His right leg now out of the grasp.
Heavy shots.
Big right hands. Oливейра eats him, throws the legs back up again to get back full guard. Final 10 seconds coming up here around one. Heavy elbows from Lee.
Nice work.
30-second break here. We're back on ESPN with round two after this.
Breathe. I want you to catch your air. Listen, he shot on you because he can't take it. Okay? Look at me. He shot on you because he can't take it. You could take his shots, he can't take yours. You hear me? He shot on you. That wasn't his game plan.
Yes.
He shot on you because he can't fucking take it. Okay?
Okay.
I want you to keep the pressure, but counter his kicks. Now he's slower now. Okay? He's not fresh now. Counter his kicks. If he tries to leg lock you, stand up over him. But bend over. Don't be like this. Stand up like this, like a nice power position, and hit him. Unseparate his feet. Okay? Separate his feet if he's trying to leg
back,
lock you.
listening into
You're
the corner of Kevin Lee.
Then separating his feet. You're standing over him, separating his feet. Do the fantastic. That's your round. You got 4 more, baby. 4 more. He can't take 4 of these. He can't take 4.
You see Charles coming in with that jumping kick. A couple of ground and pound punches connected at the end. They were solid ones as well. Good connection.
And now back and ready for round number 2 between these lightweights. Kevin Lee inside the top 10. Charles Oливейra wants to get there. Kevin Lee in the black, a -150 favorite here. Charles Oливeyra plus 120 at home in Brazil.
That was a really strong way for Kevin to finish. You know, he defended multiple attacks, landed a good right hand there, defended multiple submission attacks and ended in the guard, landing heavy shots. That sends a message to Charles to say, listen, you ain't going to get me. You're going to have to fight me the old-fashioned way, which is on the feet. And Charles, typically, when he gets those finishes, he gets them early in the fight. They don't really come. Whoa! Big right hand there for Kevin Lee.
Yeah, nice combination there.
Much to the point for Zahabi saying, listen, he can't take your shots.
They didn't think the game plan of Oливeyra was to take him down, but that Charles chose to do so after he felt the power of Kevin Lee. Meanwhile, Oливeyra lands there.
Yeah, I was going to say it's Charles that's pushing forward here, landing some decent shots. Little left hook there lands, and a good right as well.
And an uppercut to lead that exchange for Oливeyra, who continues to work that right hand.
And this is the kind of fight Kevin Lee likes. He's happy to stand in the pocket and trade like this.
Body kick that time as Oливeyra get busy here in the early going of round number 2.
Look at that.
Uppercut buckles Lee.
To the right hand, double right hand there. Beautiful work. Lee's moving the head because he needs to. I think he's hurt.
Pump out the jab. Comes over the top with the right, does Lee.
Charles is looking comfortable here, and Kevin, the body language, the look on his face, is not in a good place right now. He's eating some heavy shots. He's backing up, trying to buy some time. And Charles is growing in confidence here, starting to mix it up. And Kevin's giving him the time. He's giving him the time to take his time and pick his shots and to use the full arsenal of attacks.
Oh, Lee lands with a right hand here, so too does Oливeyra.
Yeah, Charles just ate that though and fired back straight away. Kevin's look a little loose on the feet, and it's him that goes for the takedown, which is kind of like the exact opposite of what Farrar said in the middle of the round.
Right.
And there's the armbar. It's tight.
Trying to lock up that right arm of
Lee.
Lee.
To an omoplata there. Nicely defended there. I thought that was going to be the end, and now we've got a triangle. Kevin's right into the triangle. He let it go. He re-established it. Weird transition there. He let it go. Thought he was going to go to an omoplata, but well done for Kevin.
Lee has the body lock here as he returns to his feet. Oливeyra unable to fend him off, and another takedown by Lee.
Nicely done there by Kevin. Very, very good work. He's on top here, good position. In half guard. Oливейра slowed down a little bit as well. If you see the movement and the submission attempts, it's not like it was in the first round. You know, that does require a lot of energy.
Lee, top half guard here with 2 minutes to go. Getting the shoulders involved here as he looks to stay busy enough to keep the fight on the ground. And Lee landed that first takedown in this round at the perfect time when Oливейра was throwing a knee. Got himself just enough off balance for Lee to put him to his back. 2 for 2 unofficially on takedowns for Kevin Lee.
Yeah, again, like the first round, Kevin's doing a good job now. He's controlling him, slowing him down. As I said a moment ago, Charles isn't throwing up the wild submission attacks like he were before. They're both eating some shots. They've both got that initial adrenaline spike that's kind of, you know, calmed down a little bit now, and now we're into a strategic fight. One which now Kevin is slowly starting to take over in round 2.
More than a round of ground control time for Kevin Lee as we approach 1 minute to go, round number 2. And now head position to keep Oливейра right where he wants him. And Lee content to kind of keep that right leg put.
You know, we've seen people beat Charles Oливейra like this. I mean, think of the win that Paul Felder had, you know. Sat in the guard, beat him up with elbows, played him at his own game on the ground, and won a decision. But here we go. Kevin Lee's getting off some good shots here. He's looking for the up kick or a heel hook, I think.
Hammer fist from the bottom from Oливейra. Final 20 seconds, round number 2.
Nice elbows. Yeah, the movement is definitely a lot different at the end of round 2 than what it was in 1. That's got to favor Kevin Lee going into round 3.
10 minutes are in the books. We're going to keep it right here on ESPN and ESPN Plus to listen into the corners.
Respira. Só respira. Bicho, esquece isso.
Levanta a cabeça, encosta na grade, encosta na grade.
Ó, ele tava semi-nocauteado. Se ele tivesse tentado pra baixo, puxado, ele achou que ele tava morto. Então faz o seguinte, vamos trabalhar mais perna. A luta é sua, a vitória é sua, bicho.
This is your fight.
Deus sabe todas as coisas.
It's your victory.
Deus sabe todas as coisas.
God knows everything.
Você tá ganhando a luta.
You're winning the fight.
Tá, você tá ganhando a luta.
You gotta get him. Take him down. Get his neck.
Here we see a beautiful uppercut for Oливейra, and then followed it up with the right hand immediately. There it is, uppercut, and then now we're going to wait for the takedown from Lee. Nice front kick, and there it is. Steps to the side, boom, slams him down. Nice work by Kevin.
Not as much strategy there coming from Charles Oливейra. Round 3 is brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of UFC. Strategy from the corner, that is.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just more imploring him, trying to encourage him, telling him that he's going to win, that he won that round. I'm not sure if he did, to be honest. But again, a confident start by Oливейra. He loves that jump in front kick.
He certainly does. Meanwhile, Kevin Lee lets the head kick go that time. And busy on the feet are each of these guys to start round 3. Haymaker from Lee.
Yeah, that right hand is connecting every time. Oh, gonna watch that neck.
Now Kevin Lee caught down.
This is bad.
Here.
He's gonna.
Oливейra forces the tap. Charles Oливейra, another submission. He extends the record. The biggest win of his career comes tonight.
Yes, you did. Watch the video.
Just that quickly, and Kevin Lee is unsure of what happened.
Yeah, Kevin Lee is arguing, saying that he never tapped. I beg to differ, unfortunately. The tape shows that he definitely did tap. Let's take a look at the replay.
Era do hino. Eles erraram.
So Kevin goes in, he lands the right hand, and he's trying to mix things up. Grabs that leg, drives in for the single, trying to switch it to a double. But Charles, obviously, this is what he does. He takes the neck, he wraps it up, he gets full guard, and that was under the chin. And here it is. Hold on. There's the tap. I mean, there's no arguing there. There's no discussion. There is absolutely no discussion there. There's like 5 or 6 taps. And Kevin is like, no. I'm trying to take his back. But that is not what happened. There was a clear tap. I get it. He's frustrated. But Charles Oliveira, my word.
And now respect shown from these two guys. But Charles Oliveira has now won 7 straight fights. He's finished all of them. None bigger than this. And he will find himself in the top 10 of the lightweight division when the next set of rankings come out. What a performance. He wanted an unforgettable week, and he certainly got one. 3rd round submission for Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira. Inside the octagon to make it official one final time.